Upon watching some other YouTubers that talk about total drama, I came to the conclusion that I have something that they don't have. The ability to speak Portuguese. Olá, o meu nome é Cicatriz Dramática e sejam bem-vindos a mais um vídeo.
You may or may not picked up on this, but I live on the other side of the Atlantic in a country called Portugal. Yes, Portugal is a country, not a province of Spain. I have to represent my country over here. For some odd reason, I forgot to write about the songs of Total Drama World Tour when I made the video explaining what made Total Drama World Tour so good. And I agree with you. The songs were more of a positive thing than a negative. But instead of me saying, oh my god, top 10 Total Drama World Tour stuff, I'm gonna show you how the songs were in the country of European Portuguese, the country of pastel de nata, codfish, ovos moles, and the best man in the world, Tim Barreiros. Now, before we get there, we need some historical background. In Portugal, we had two dubs. The dub from Panda Bigs, which is pay TV, and the one from RTP2, a public channel. Panda Bigs premiered the first season in March 2011 and featured good voice actors. Actors that did voices like Ash, sang the intros of Pokemon, Melina from Cusco, and many others which I cannot name right now. While RTP2 premiered their dub on the 21st of June 2012. About 100,000 people watched it, and featured some very unknown voice actors. Really, the only voice I could recognize were the voices of Courtney, Bridgette, and Lashana. All three of them were voiced by the same woman that voiced Sailor Moon in the 90s. Also, a very bad dubbing, by the way. The reality of the matter is, the dub from Panda Bigs is hell of a lot better than the one from RTP2, which unfortunately is the dub we have on Netflix. If you want, you can find both dubs easily on YouTube for comparison's sake. Fun fact, none of these dubs are in the Portuguese Total Drama YouTube channel, only the Brazilian Portuguese version. I don't know if you've ever seen those multi-language videos of Total Drama songs, but chances are that if you did, you are not going to find the European Portuguese version in any of them. That is because in the dub of Panda Bigs, the Portuguese voice actors don't sing, which is a shame because they weren't shy of singing in previous seasons and they actually had some talent.
Deixa-me acrescentar, fica só para te beijar.
O meu príncipe terá muito dinheiro e domará baleias selvagens.
However, on public broadcasting, they made an effort and translated all the songs and even hired better voice actors to sing. So that is what we are going to focus on today. Now, to be clear to any Portuguese people that may be watching, nothing in this video is meant to bash the Portuguese dub. It is correctly translated, and sometimes it's so well translated that the songs, they don't even rhyme. But there are some lines in there that absolutely make no sense. So today, I thought it would be a fun idea to translate for you a few lines from this show that we all know and love. A bit of Total Drama internationality. Before we start, you should understand that this dub has also nationalized the character names. So for example, Bridgette's name is Brígida, Courtney's name is Carmo, Duncan is Durval, Gwen is Graça, and Blanley is Balbina. Or as she says in the first aftermath, Balbina Esteves André Oliveira, which is an okay name. Totally legit, but in the following aftermath, she named herself Balbina Esteves André Camarão, which translated means Balbina Esteves André Shrimp. Blame me the shrimp. That could have worked as a Rick and Morty episode. And instead of Mildred, her name is Margarida. In Portuguese, Balbina is a very outdated name. Like, no one is named Balbina. And Margarida is a straight translation of Daisy. A much better name in my opinion. So let's get on with it. In Team Amazon's Total Drama Yam Yam Pico Time Candy Fishtails commercial, hey, I did it. The translation is practically the same, except in the end where it literally says like this. Just eat if and don't cry. In Stuck to a Pole, the lyrics are actually heartfelt, but the chorus of Team Amazon is really dark. They say,
E colou, não cuidou, e sem sorte, pulada até à morte.
And she got stuck, she didn't watch out, without luck, she'll be stuck until she dies. Stuck until she dies. Her actions in this episode make her feel so but so bad about what she did that in sorry or lamento, she is sorry, like a soul ascending into hell. That is hardcore stuff. Later on, when she says the part, Jeff, I really think you rule, she uses the translated name Guliish, I think you rule. And the word that rhymes with Guliish is agoniish. Translated means agonies. So the following line is, you are so hot that you give me agonies. Can you imagine being that hot? In Slap Slap Revolution, the main song is actually the same, but what is funny is how twisted Sierra's love obsession with Cody, or Cesar, is translated. I'm just gonna translate it whole for you.
1, 2, 3, palmada na coxa. O meu marido vai ser o César. 4, 5, 6, para cima não amocha. O meu coração bate pelo César. 7, 8, 9, endireita à espinha. Nunca vi o César com uma mocinha. 10, 11, 12, compramos uma casinha. Todas querem o meu amor, mas eu sou flor.
Yeah, as you can tell, we got some funny things here too. In Sea Shanty, the things were relatively the same, except when Owen reads the menu. In the original, he asks for a shrimp lobsters caught in lobster tourmador. In the Portuguese version, Owen asks for a steamed lobster and clams from Azores. Azores being an archipelago belonging to Portugal. Also, for some reason, Gwen says Sierra instead of Courtney. In Who You're Gonna Root For, when Jeff is singing about Heather, he says, too bad everybody hates her, and she thinks she is not ugly. Of course, this was made to rhyme, and it would have been a bit hard making this a cohesive song. Also, can we just acknowledge how suave Harold sounds in this song? The final song I want to talk about is I'm Winning This. This is the main reason why I decided to make this video.
O Durval nunca toma banho e a graça é pirosa e não tem tamanho.
Now, remember how I said that in this dub, the names were nationalized? Yeah, to start, in this segment, Owen called Blaney by Bridgette's name, Brígida. And then he says this. This is messed up. It's true. Sorry, Bridgette. I'm not a habit. A habit is a priest, by the way. It's sort of like a priest, in case you don't know. I didn't know. I thought that abbot was a priest. It doesn't matter. Again, this was made to rhyme, but still, can you imagine being this unarticulate? Maybe I'll go to the beach and ask for someone to film me saying this. This is a beach here in Portugal, and absolutely no one is here today, and it's like a Saturday, so people are keeping quarantine on this side of the Atlantic, hopefully. Anyway, that is all for the dubbing. After World Tour, Panda Bigs stopped airing Total Drama altogether. In December 2013, Cartoon Network started being entirely in European Portuguese, and despite rerunning old dubs of Dexter's Lab and the Powerpuff Girls, the channel sucked, and it still does. However, in 2015, they dubbed All Stars in Paqueteo, not Revenge, with more or less the same cast of Panda Bigs and skipped Revenge altogether. The funny thing is that RTP dubbed all the seasons following World Tour with a different cast, but some people in this cast had voice actors in common with the Cartoon Network cast. So to make a long freaking story short, Gwen and Courtney have the same voice actor in both dubs. Let's watch!
Espera! Oh, por favor, desta vez não há mesmo desculpa que te safa. Sensíveis! Esperem! Por favor, nem tu consegues agora safar-te desta. Que sensível!
Fun fact, Panda Bigs and RTP2 both broadcasted the same dub of 16, and in Dial M for Merger, in that 16 reference, you know the one. The dub used the exact same lyrics of the original Portuguese intro, which is something not really common. Usually, they just translate it. When RTP2 broadcasted this episode, they just left the audio with no voice. And just as if Total Drama All-Stars couldn't be worse, just take a look, just listen to how terrible Mike's voice is in the Cartoon Network dub.
Eu fiz por nós! Por ti!
A sério?
In any case, I hope you like this little piece of total drama history from around the world. There is not much I can say about this, so if you want to share in the comments some odd things that your country has done during the dub of this show, please feel free. And I'll leave you with a question. Is total drama that huge in Croatia?